Hey guys, welcome to my channel. It's Ivy Ekong. Last week we talked about narcissist, and if you haven't seen that video, please have a look. We got some response from that, and I felt, what else would should we do this week? And I thought, let's talk about expectations. Like, what is expectations? Is my expectations too much? Is it not, is it not as much? Am I expecting too much from people? Am I expecting less? Am I even supposed to have any expectations at all? These are some of the questions people ask themselves when it comes to expectations. I think everyone expectations is different. It just depends on the situation that you're in. There are some healthy expectations. Like in any relationship, I always tell people who say, oh no, you shouldn't have any expectations, from anyone. If they do, yes, good. If they don't do, you won't be so disappointed. And for me, I don't think that actually works, because I feel like there should be healthy expectations in any relationship at all, being it marriage, friendship, in your home, even with your children. You can have expectations of them. I mean, with my children, as a mother, you say you do think or have certain expectations from at the back of your mind with your children, like they're going to do well in school, they're going to be grounded, they're going to be good kids, because you're putting in the work as a mother or a father to make sure they achieve those expectations that you have of them. So yes, it's good to have some expectations in your relationships, and also with my marriage. I do have expectations, as a wife, and my husband does as a husband. There are some things that we expect from each other, and that's healthy. That's I don't think that, I feel people that tell you, oh, don't have any expectations of me, or don't have any expectations at all, are people who cannot match your effort. So if someone cannot match your effort, cannot match what you bring to the table, they often tend to say, don't have any expectations, just whatever you see, just take it like that. And I don't think it's healthy, living life that way, or being in a relationship where you're just told, yes, whatever you see, you take it. No, there should be expectations. If you're my friend, I have an expectation from you, because I have the reason why I chose you in the first place as a friend is because I feel that you can meet those expectations, at least to a certain extent. And same likewise for you. I'm sure you also have, oh, okay, Ivy is my friend. I expect her to pick my calls when I call, or at least call me back. I expect her to respect my boundaries. I expect her to be there when I need her, or at least make some effort. So these are expectations, and they are definitely healthy expectations. When expectations become unhealthy, and they are now sort of, when there's a sort of entitlement in it, like you feel some sense of entitlement, sort of like, yes, I'm entitled to this and it has to be done because I'm entitled to that, then that's not nice, because that's when that's unhealthy. You shouldn't have any sense of entitlement, especially when you're not putting in anything to even be able to get out what you are. If you're expecting like a result, put in the work. If you have an expectation without meeting that expectation, or meeting the person halfway, then it's going to be a one-sided thing, kind of, which is definitely. What do you think about expectations? Tell me some, maybe some things that has happened in your life that has made you say, oh no, I'm never going to have any expectations of anyone. Whatever I see is what I'll get. If it happens, yes. If it doesn't happen, yes. And let me know, let me hear your stories, let me hear what you think about this topic, because this topic is very sensitive for a lot of people, especially those who have had expectations from their loved ones, and it hasn't been met, or they've been disappointed because of events that has happened. In a nutshell, I would say expectations are healthy. There are healthy expectations, and make sure you do not go above the healthy expectation. Make sure when you have expectations from your friend, you are also a friend. So don't sit down and say, oh yeah, she's my friend, but I'm not going to invest time in the friendship. I'm not going to invest anything, but when I need her, I expect her to be there. No, she's not going to be there, because you haven't invested anything. So why do you think you want to reap from that relationship? And same goes with couples relationship. I think is a two-way street. It's not a one-way street. So if you want something, or if you want to back up your expectations, I think you should also be willing to meet the other person's expectation as well. So if this happens, then it's going to be 50-50, and you won't be disappointed, neither will the other person be disappointed. So guys, that's the end of this vlog today. As usual, I'd like to hear your questions, and I'd like to hear what you think, and I'd like to get some suggestions for other vlogs that we have to do over the next coming weeks. And I'm just going to upload some videos there, and then we can have some real good interactions over there. And also, I'd like you guys to share this video. I'm sure there's one person who would love to see this. Share it to them, subscribe, follow, and leave me your questions, and let me know what you'd like to see more with these vlogs. All right guys, have a good week. Bye.